everyone, welcome to Topic of the Day. In this edition, we will discuss about the SWIFT messaging system. Recently, you might have heard this word a lot in news in association with the Ukraine-Russia crisis. So the United States, Europe and other Western nations are moving to exclude Russia from the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, that is SWIFT. Let us discuss about what is the SWIFT messaging system. Now, this is a messaging network used by the financial institutions globally for quick and faultless exchange of information pertaining to financial transactions. It was founded in the 1970s and is based in Belgium. What does it do? SWIFT does not actually move money. It operates as a middleman to verify information of transactions to more than 11,000 banks in over 200 countries. It doesn't hold deposits, and it is overseen by central banks from 11 industrial countries. Now, this SWIFT can bar countries or entities only if the European Union passes a sanction, as recently has happened in the case of Russia. SWIFT has 40% of its payment that flows in US dollars, and also India's financial system has access to the SWIFT network. So, how does this SWIFT work? The financial institutions connected to SWIFT use its messaging system to establish relationships with other banks and make payments. Each participant on the platform is assigned a unique 8-digit SWIFT code or a bank identification code. Now, what happens if a country or an entity is excluded from SWIFT? First of all, its foreign funding would take a hit, making it entirely reliant on domestic investors. For example, some of the Iranian banks were excluded from the system back in 2018. Now let us understand how could a SWIFT ban affect Russia. Firstly, it restricts the country's access to financial markets across the world. Russia is heavily reliant on SWIFT due to its multi-billion exports of hydrocarbons, which is denominated in US dollars. And therefore, it is harder for the Russian companies and individuals to pay for the imports and receive cash for exports. So now what is an alternative to SWIFT? It is the SPFS, or System for Transfer of Financial Messages. It is equivalent of SWIFT, developed by Central Bank of Russia. Russia can also plan to integrate it with China's cross-border interbank payment system, the CIPS. Also, cryptocurrencies are another avenue for cross-border transaction. In addition, Russia has also been working on digital ruble, which is still not launched. Now, if we talk about the impacts on India, India had entered into a ruble is Russian currency, trade arrangement to ensure that defense and other imports could continue. It can also hurt Indian state-run firms' ability to get dividends from Russian oil fields, and this can also make it harder to invest in any new project in Russia. Now let us take up a practice question on this topic. With reference to the SWIFT messaging system recently seen in news, consider the following statements. First, it is used by the financial institutions globally for quick and faultless exchange of financial information. Second, SWIFT holds deposits which are overseen by the central banks of member countries. And third, India does not have access to this, citing security reasons. Which of the above given statements are correct? You can write your answers in the comment section below. So the correct answer is C. Only the first statement is correct. The second statement is wrong, as SWIFT does not hold any deposit. And the third statement is also wrong, as India has access to the SWIFT network. So the correct option is C. This was all for today's Topic of the Day. For regular updates, you can follow us on our social media handles. And for more such videos, do stay tuned to the next IAS YouTube channel.